Hey guys, I changed some settings. It's going to be a little bit lower frame rate of 30 instead of 60. Let me know if that's jarring at all. And we're going to see if that fixes the audio at all. I don't think it has, because I think I just heard another audio bug. But Arctic Ninja Fox in the chat says, is there a difference between the amounts of crashes between recording/streaming and not recording? With Bethesda games, yes. If you thought they crashed a lot normally, I can't tell you how many times this game used to crash when I was recording back in the day, when I would record my Let's Play of this game, that I abandoned eventually, because it was so fucking frustrating. I've used 4 different kinds of software, and it will have weird crashes. Sometimes it'll crash your software rather than the game. All kinds of weird shit. I think it was, you know what? Never mind. I think I'm thinking of a different area. There was a building you could go into the second floor of and get something, but Is it not this building? No. I was thinking of later on in that side of town. Okay. Okay. It seems to have fixed it, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see. This game doesn't actually like being captured by video capture software, and of course streaming software is capture software. It's just, instead of recording it locally, it compresses it and sends it to a service.
I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Michael Hayes?
I'm from Hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my 2nd tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are. Sir.
You're pointless. Get out of my face.
Well, I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
You're not a very fabulous freebird.
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then.
Okay.
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Going to go now. It's information for a later quest
Morning.
you can do if you want to. It's one of the solutions you can do. Is to basically hand over the city to the NCR. Okay. Now I'm gonna quick save here, because I'm going to disarm these bombs with no crosshair. It's very hard. It's 1, 2, 3. The first one, mind you, is floating. I'll have some dirty water. Okay. Let's start killing some gangers. Now, dressing up like a powder ganger doesn't actually help you here, weirdly enough. So there's the old sheriff's house. It sucks. I actually don't see anyone yet. This is weird. Usually there's a dude hanging around here. Seems like this might have actually fixed the audio problems. Good. I might be able to bypass the audio problem when I get a new sound card. Which is one of my higher priority things to do, actually, is a new sound card. But again, need to get the money to be able to afford stuff like that. Hey, if you have some extra money and you want to support me, Patreon's in the description. That also means we get a Minecraft server at some point. Actually, it's not too far off. I think I only need $30 more a month before we can afford that Minecraft server. And then we can all craft mines together. There's a man! And here's the building I was thinking of earlier. It's also a good place to kill them from. Wish I had a scoped weapon. We only have a gun skill of like 50. So I better not... Of course now he's moving. There he is. Lined it straight up, 2 misses in a row. Perfect. Yeah, that was a good throw. Oh, he fucked up my leg. I'm moving slower now. Oh no, the audio didn't fix, apparently. Really hate that while you're reloading you can't go into here. That didn't stun him?
You like that?
That's a glitch you'll see often in this game. You go into your iron sights, and the game pulls your iron sights down. But if you shoot, it goes in the same spot. That really fucks with you. Again, yet another of the things they never patched. I probably should be using my pistol more, but I'm actually worried about it breaking. It might be a good idea for me to use, in the meantime at least, use some 9mm. Okay. I guess we cleaned that up. We're running low on ammo, though. And our leg is busted. What's the button for... No. No. Used to know this. There we go. Busted leg. As you can see from that. I spy with my little eye someone who's probably far too far away to hit. At least not with this rifle. I need a proper hunting rifle.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I noticed that my phone hasn't told me that I've been paid yet today. For anyone who doesn't know, today's payday. Then again, with how full screen is, wouldn't be all that surprised if they paid me late.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip.
And here's a problem with the writing, actually. The writing for this game overall is actually pretty good, mostly because it's done by the guys who did Fallout 1 and 2. That is a cardinal sin there. He said a few days ago. He should have said a while ago. Or some time ago. Something more vague than specifically a few days ago. The reason for that is, potentially, I could have fucked around at Goodsprings for a year in-game, if I really wanted to. But we already know that Benny is already back in New Vegas. Plot hole. So, it's one of those little mistakes. Like, it's really minor, but it's not hard to fix. You gotta be careful when writing dialogue.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Hired to do the job, canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
Yay!
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as lack of rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojaves sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
I actually forget where he was.
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
I'm being asked, how good is the grammar and punctuation in this game? I've never noticed any particular problems, but I haven't really paid attention for any.
Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a face on a screen. And he talked more like you or me.
Yep.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
I wanna buy stuff from you.
Sure, have a look.
Do you happen to have a good pistol, perhaps? Or, rather, a good rifle is what I need more of? A cowboy repeater actually wouldn't be bad. Revolver's nice, but he uses the same ammo as a cowboy repeater. In fact, you do get more bang for your buck out of a cowboy repeater, even just for single shots. Better on ammo. It's not terribly expensive. Bulk ammo, energy cells.